No swimming, no surfing, no hunting. Hello, folks, and welcome back to our channel reviews. And today I'm going to be reviewing the book Ghost Beach, number 22 from OG62, Goosebumps. So, before I move on to the book itself, I would like to say a few words about the front cover, as I usually do. Again, fantastic cover. Tim Jacobs did a really great job. There's a lot of blue and bluish colors, dark blue, light blue, and basically you have that big ghostly figure, ghost that is hovering over the tombstone, and it seems to be reaching out for someone or something. And you have all these tombstones all around, so a big cemetery in the foreground. And in the background, you have the beach, basically, with the rocks and the shore and the waves crashing. And a sun that seems to be setting, I guess. And it has this sort of yellow glow around it, and it makes the sky, I guess it makes it a little lighter than it is, as opposed to all those dark clouds that seem to be spreading around this clear night sky. So I really enjoy the front cover. I think it's one of the best from Goosebumps, from Tim Jacobs, and I really, really love it. And I won't lie to you people, as soon as I saw this front cover, I thought to myself, boy, I gotta read this book. And this is exactly what I did. And now, mind you, the book itself doesn't actually have such a scene where you have a big ghost, a hooded figure hovering over a cemetery, over a tombstone. Not really, but the book is still good, and perhaps I should get into it now, right? So basically, it tells the story about these two siblings, Jerry and Terry Sadler, and they go and visit their aunt and uncle, again, or was it their cousins? I'm not sure. Distant cousins, it says here on the Goosebumps Wiki website. Agatha and Bradford Sadler, they're going to visit them in New England, where they live for the summer. They're gonna spend a few months over there during the summer, and basically what happens is that they're gonna meet these kids. Basically, a trio of siblings named Sam, Louisa, and Nat, and they sound pretty nice at first, but there's something kind of fishy about them. Like, they do enjoy telling these ghost stories. It seems that they're having a fun time narrating events that happened, by the beach. Basically, there's that big cave, and at night you can see some kind of flickering light in there, as if someone is lighting up the place or something. And basically, it is told, or it is there's a rumor going around the place that there's a ghost residing over there. I know it sounds pretty dumb, but it's a good way to get the story going. And our two main characters, Jerry and Terry Sadler, are going to be pretty curious about the whole issue, and they're going to want to investigate the place for themselves, which was pretty interesting, as a sort of detective novel. That worked pretty well, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much a big part of the story, a big portion, I would say. But there are also a few good scenes here and there. For example, the ghost thing, it may not be just a rumor, because the characters are gonna find out that some animals, little animals like squirrels or rabbits, if I'm not mistaken, are gonna be found in the forest, and it seems like they've been brutally murdered, and it may be a ghost, a haunting beach ghost, doing all that and making his bones, pun intended. I know that sounds pretty bad, but yeah, that's. I just wanted to try that. And basically, yeah, so the characters are gonna grow more and more, I guess, intrigued by the whole thing. And they're gonna, really think, to themselves that there's more to it about this whole ghost, I guess, legend. And they're gonna wanna know more about it. So I guess that's pretty much it for the book. I guess I said it all. Let me see here. Well, yeah, that's pretty much how the story goes, how it begins, and everything. Now, of course, they're gonna show the mystery in the book. I don't want to tell you exactly what happens because I don't want to spoil the book in any shape or form. But yeah, the book has a nice structure to it, and I pretty liked it. So now moving on to my personal opinion on the book, right? So like I said, good premise, good book, good structure, good a good like progression throughout the novel. Uh, it's not a bad book. A lot of people kind of don't mention it that much. It's kind of these books that you rarely hear anybody talking about for some reason. But I guess that this book did pretty good. Now, mind you, it's not an awesome book. Like, I didn't think that the book was amazing, that it was perfect, that it was riveting, that it was, great. I still think the book was okay, and it's kind of a shame to me that the book cover is just kind of like used as a way to make us want to read the book, but unfortunately, this the novel doesn't have that scene, and I really wished it was part of the book. Yeah, that was kind of frustrating for me not to have that. But it's just because it's not there doesn't mean it's not good. It was still a good book in my opinion. It's still good, did pretty well. So maybe I should move on to the parts I liked about this book. Well, the whole ghost theme was good in my opinion. It was pretty scary. Certain scenes in the cemetery were awesome, especially late at night. There's a scene at the beginning involving a cemetery. Perfect scene, one of my favorite scenes from the whole book. Very scary, very good, very well written, and it has that kind of vibe from the others vibe to it. The others directed by I don't remember exactly much of it. The movie, the 2001 movie starring Nicole Kidman. I have to review that one soon on the channel. But yeah, it was pretty much identical to it, in my opinion. It had a lot of common things with this movie, but I really enjoyed it. This whole ghost vibe and atmosphere. I thought was really good, and in the book, it did pretty well. I mean, I do usually enjoy ghost stories, and this might not be the best ghost story from Goosebumps, I'll be honest with you, but I still thought it was good, like the cemetery scenes and the progression and everything. Also, something I really enjoyed about the book is the change of scenery. The change of scenery, what do I mean by that? Well, the fact that it's taking place at the beach as opposed to, basically old Goosebumps books, or most Goosebumps books take place in the suburbs. I thought it was pretty good to have a different setting, a different place, and it did well, in my opinion. I enjoyed it pretty much. Yeah, I guess that's the thing I liked. Those are the things I liked about the book. What else could I say? Yeah, there was a scene that reminded me a little bit about the other book called The Werewolf of Fever Swamp. With the Werewolf of Fever Swamp, there's a scene in the forest where it's actually pretty graphic. We have some dead animals, remains. And I gotta warn you, I gotta warn you, people, like if you have children who'd like to read this book, and they're interested because they like the front cover. I'd hold off on that because if they're too young, that is, because there's a graphic scene and I don't exactly know if it's suitable for young kids. Definitely not for like young children. Definitely not for young children who wouldn't be able to cope with the amount of violence in the book, of gory, and all that. Yeah, there's some gore in the book. Not that much, but there's still some of it. So yeah, that's something to be fearful of, to be watchful for, right? To watch out for. So yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. So watch out for that. Yeah, yeah, we have to be, you need to be warned about this, right? So be watchful of that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What else could I say about this book? There's not much to say. The final twist was pretty good, actually, pretty scary. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Like Ghost Beach was a good book. It's not an awesome book according to me. It's just a good book. Like the front cover emphasizes it in such a way that makes it sound like an awesome book, and the front cover is kind of, in my opinion, that is a little bit deceptive. Kind of like false advertisement of something. False advertisement. Sounds like a marketing concept or something. Yeah, so I would say that the front cover is awesome. Obviously, it's the number one reason why I wanted to read this book in the first place. So yeah, the book cover is pretty good. Again, loved it with the tombstones and everything, and the clumps of dirt, and but the cemetery scene doesn't really occur a lot in the book, as far as I remember, as far as I'm concerned. But there are some pretty good scenes with the cemetery, and that was pretty good. So yeah, I'd give this book. If I were to read that, if I were to read, what am I saying? If I were to rate that book, I'd give it 8.5 out of 10. I think that's pretty good for this book. 8.5 out of 10. It's too much. What am I saying? Sorry, I keep messing up. 7 out of 10. I'd give it 7 out of 10. Like, it's a good book, but overall kind of forgettable at the same time. I wish I could say more about it, but I don't have much more to say. So maybe this review is kind of you're gonna think that it doesn't do justice to the book. It's kind of a lousy review. I'm sorry, it's just that I read this book about 2 years ago, and I don't remember much from it apart from the ghost story and the cave scene. Yeah, maybe there's a scene at night that was pretty good near the end. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for Ghost Beach. I thought it was pretty good and enjoyable, but yeah, that's I think I'll just leave it at that. So good book, 7 out of 10, and pretty enjoyable overall. Although a little bit forgettable, a little bit, yeah. More could have been done. on this book. So, thank you so much for watching my review, people. And what do you think about Ghost Beach? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Please let me know. Let me know what you thought about this book on the comment section down below. I really can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. And yeah, I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. And in the meantime, take care and see you on the next review. Bye-bye. Take care. This Horror Channel Reviews for you signing off. And now I'm going to be reading the summary. Do you believe in ghosts? Jerry can't wait to explore the dark, spooky old cave he found down by the beach. Then the other kids tell him a story about a ghost a story about a ghost who lives deep inside a cave, a ghost who is 300 years old, a ghost who comes out when the moon is full, a ghost who is haunting the beach. Just another stupid ghost story, right?